Welcome back to Coins Dealer, where we dive deep into the fascinating world of rare coins and their market values. Today, we're exploring the 1964 Lincoln penny. That's right, this tiny 1-cent coin could be worth far more than you think, and in some cases, even up to millions of dollars. Stick around to learn what makes this coin so valuable, how to identify it, and why you might want to search through your change jars. You might be sitting on a treasure. B-roll, images of the 1964 penny, Denver Mint footage. Let's start with a bit of background. The 1964 Lincoln penny was minted at the Denver Mint, which is signified by the D mint mark located just below the date on the obverse, or front, side of the coin. Over 3 billion Lincoln pennies were struck at the Denver Mint in 1964, so it's safe to say these coins are not rare by sheer numbers alone. However, it's the unique details and errors that can make certain 1964 pennies extraordinarily valuable. On-screen graphic, close-up image of Lincoln penny design elements. The design of the 1964 penny features the iconic profile of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, originally designed by Victor David Brenner in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. The reverse side showcases the Lincoln Memorial, which was introduced in 1959, replacing the wheat ears design. On-screen text, metal composition, 95% copper, 5% zinc and tin. Before diving into the high-value versions of this coin, let's understand the standard characteristics. The 1964 Lincoln penny is composed of 95% copper and 5% zinc and tin. Due to the high copper content, the melt value of these coins can be more than 1 cent. Especially with copper prices fluctuating over time. But we're not here just for the melt value. We're on the hunt for coins worth hundreds, thousands, or even millions of dollars. Coins in exceptional condition can fetch high prices. If you have a 1964 penny in uncirculated or mint state condition, it could be worth far more than face value. In fact, coins graded MS-65 or higher by professional grading companies like PCGS or NGC are highly sought after. This is where things get really interesting. Error coins are a collector's dream, and the 1964 penny has a few notable ones. For instance, look out for doubled dies, off-center strikes, and repunched mint marks, RPMs. These errors occur when the coin's design is improperly struck, or when the mint mark is stamped more than once. One of the most valuable errors is a doubled die obverse. This error causes certain parts of the design, like Lincoln's profile, the date, or the words "In God We Trust," to appear doubled. If you spot this on your coin, it could be worth a small fortune. Another valuable variation is the repunched mint mark. In the 1960s, mint marks were hand-punched onto the dies, leading to occasional misalignments. If your 1964 penny shows signs of a doubled or shifted mint mark, collectors will pay handsomely for it. Chart showing values from circulated to high-grade coins. Now let's talk numbers. In circulated condition, a typical 1964 penny may be worth only a few cents above its face value. However, if you have a high-grade example, let's say in MS-65 condition, it could be valued between $20 to $50. But wait, we're not done! Error coins can be worth much, much more. Cut to host. A doubled die or significant mint error can command hundreds to thousands of dollars at auction. And here's the kicker. In rare instances, coins with exceptional errors or flawless quality have been known to sell for millions, though this is exceedingly rare. Auction records show that unique varieties of common coins can sometimes hit the jackpot. Tips and tools for coin collectors. If you think you have a valuable 1964 penny, here are a few steps to take. First, inspect your coin under magnification to identify errors. A jeweler's loupe or a digital microscope can be very helpful. Second, consider getting your coin professionally graded if it appears valuable. Companies like PCGS and NGC provide authentication and grading services, which can significantly boost your coin's market value. So, is the 1964 Lincoln penny sitting in your collection worth millions? While it's unlikely, there are still plenty of opportunities to find valuable coins if you know what to look for. Check your change, visit flea markets, and ask family members if they have old jars of coins. You never know where treasure might be hiding. Final call to action. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Coins Dealer for more exciting content about rare coins and collectibles. Drop a comment below if you've ever found a valuable coin or if you have any questions about coin collecting. We're exploring the intriguing 1966 Abraham Lincoln 1-cent penny without a mint mark. Could this humble penny hiding in your pocket be worth a fortune? Let's find out. Before we get started, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications bell so you won't miss any of our future videos on valuable coins that could make you rich. Now let's jump right in. First, let's get a bit of background. The 1966 Lincoln penny is a part of the beloved Lincoln cent series, which has been in circulation since 1909. The 1960s were a turbulent decade in the United States, with the penny's production reflecting the era's challenges and transitions. Interestingly, 1966 was a year when the U.S. Mint made significant changes. Due to widespread coin shortages and a national coinage crisis, the Mint temporarily stopped placing mint marks on coins from 1965 to 1967. As a result, the 1966 penny does not feature a mint mark, even though it was minted in various locations, including Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Now, what makes the 1966 penny stand out, and how can you identify one? The standard features of this coin include a portrait of Abraham Lincoln designed by Victor David Brenner on the obverse front side, the words, "In God We Trust," above Lincoln's head, Liberty, to his left, and the year 1966 to his right. The reverse back side features the Lincoln Memorial, with the words, "United States of America," and "E Pluribus Unum" above it, and 1 cent below. So, what makes certain 1966 Lincoln pennies worth only face value, while others are valued at thousands or even millions of dollars? The answer lies in several key factors. The state of preservation is crucial. Coins are graded on a scale from poor P1 to mint state, MS 70. A 1966 penny in pristine mint state condition can fetch a high price at auctions. Coin errors are a collector's dream. Look out for double dies, die cracks, off-center strikes, and other minting mistakes. These errors can significantly increase a penny's value. Copper coins like the 1966 penny can be classified as red, red-brown, or brown based on their color. A full red penny, which retains its original copper luster, is more desirable and valuable. You might be wondering, how much can a 1966 penny actually sell for? While the majority of these coins in circulated condition are worth only a few cents, certain exceptional specimens have fetched thousands at auction. Some uncirculated, full red 1966 pennies have sold for $5,000 to $10,000. However, rumors and speculation abound about certain rare variations that could potentially be worth millions. Collectors and enthusiasts keep a keen eye out for coins with dramatic minting errors or unique characteristics. It's these high-stakes sales that fuel the hunt for the ultimate 1966 Lincoln penny. How can you check if your 1966 penny is worth more than just 1 cent? Here are some tips. Examine the coin's condition. Use a magnifying glass to check for wear and tear. If your penny has little to no scratches, it may be worth getting professionally graded. Inspect both sides carefully for any signs of double die errors, die cracks, or other unusual minting mistakes. A bright, full red penny is more valuable than a dull brown one. Be sure to store your coins properly to prevent further oxidation. If you believe your penny is in exceptional condition or features a rare error, consider sending it to a reputable coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. The coin market is always evolving, and the value of rare coins like the 1966 Lincoln penny can fluctuate based on demand and discovery of new error types. Keeping an eye on auction results and coin forums can help you stay updated on current trends. Remember, the true value of a coin is what someone is willing to pay for it, so it's always worth getting multiple expert opinions before selling. We're talking about the 1973 Abraham Lincoln 1-cent penny coin, which has surprised collectors with its worth, potentially worth thousands, and yes, even millions of dollars under the right conditions. That's right, folks, this humble penny could be worth a small fortune. But what makes it so valuable? Stick around, and I'll break down everything you need to know. First off, let's get a bit of background on the 1973 D. Lincoln penny. This coin, minted in Denver, features the classic portrait of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side, designed by Victor David Brenner. The reverse shows the iconic Lincoln Memorial, a design that millions of Americans have seen countless times in their everyday change. The D mint mark located under the date signifies that it was minted in Denver. Now, in 1973, billions of these pennies were produced, but only a few are fetching astronomical prices in today's market. Let's find out why. So, what makes some 1973 D pennies worth so much more than just a penny? Well, there are a few key factors: rarity, errors, high-grade condition, and demand among collectors. Let's take a closer look at each of these. Coins in pristine condition, known as mint state or MS, are always in high demand. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. For a 1973 D penny, the difference between a circulated coin and one in MS 67 or higher can be huge. We're talking about a coin that might sell for thousands of dollars at auction. Take a look at this. A 1973 D penny in MS 67 condition sold for over $4,000 at a major auction. And if you manage to find a coin graded MS 68, we're talking about an extremely rare and valuable piece, one that could break records if sold to the right buyer. Only a handful of these have ever been discovered. Next up, we have error coins. Sometimes, mistakes at the mint turn ordinary coins into extraordinary treasures. Examples of errors include double die obverse, die cracks, off-center strikes, and more. A well-preserved 1973 D penny with a prominent error can fetch thousands of dollars. Always inspect your pennies carefully for any oddities. A double die obverse or a misaligned die strike can make your 1973 D penny incredibly valuable. Remember, collectors love unique and rare finds. Now, let's talk about the current market value for the 1973 D Lincoln penny. As of today, a typical circulated penny is only worth face value. But a coin in mint state, especially one graded MS 66 or higher, can be worth anywhere from $100 to $5,000 or more, depending on its condition and appeal to collectors. And that's not all. In exceptional cases, if the penny is graded MS 68 or better, its value could reach tens of thousands of dollars. And if it has a significant error, the price could go even higher. Keep in mind, rare coin auctions have seen some astonishing prices recently, driven by increasing demand among collectors worldwide. So, if you think you have a 1973 D penny that's in excellent condition or has a rare error, it could be worth a professional grading. Companies like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, are well respected in the coin collecting community and can help determine the true value of your coin. Here are some quick tips for coin collectors looking to maximize the value of their 1973 D Lincoln pennies. First, always handle your coins carefully, preferably with gloves, to avoid fingerprints or damage. Use a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe to inspect for errors or unusual features. And remember, even tiny imperfections can dramatically impact a coin's value. Second, consider storing your valuable coins in protective cases to prevent scratches or wear. And finally, stay updated on market trends. The world of coin collecting is always evolving, with new discoveries and price fluctuations happening all the time. So, there you have it. The 1973 D Abraham Lincoln penny might be more valuable than you ever imagined. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, it pays to keep an eye on those pennies. Who knows? You might be sitting on a small fortune. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to Coin Collecting Revealed, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update on the latest coin news. Drop a comment below if you think you have a rare 1973 D penny, or if you want to share your coin collecting story. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting! We're diving deep into a specific coin that could just make you a millionaire. That's right, we're talking about the 1975 D Lincoln penny with a D mint mark from the Denver Mint. Grab your magnifying glasses and coin collections, because you'll want to check if you have one of these in your possession. So, why is the 1975 D Lincoln penny making waves in the coin collecting world? What makes a simple 1-cent coin potentially worth millions? The answers lie in the fascinating combination of errors, rarity, and condition that make these coins highly sought after. Let's start with a bit of history. The 1975 D Lincoln penny was minted in Denver, and millions of these coins were struck for everyday use. In terms of general production, 1975 pennies aren't particularly rare. But as we'll uncover, specific variations and high-quality examples can command staggering prices in today's market. What sets this coin apart from the countless pennies produced in 1975 are errors and the coin's condition. In the world of numismatics, certain mint errors and pristine conditions can make a penny worth more than gold. Some of these errors include off-center strikes, die cracks, double dies, and more. Let's break down these features and why they matter so much to collectors. First up, we have double die errors. A double die error occurs when the coin is struck with a misaligned or doubled die, causing text or images on the coin to appear doubled. This is one of the most valuable and sought-after errors. Another common error to look for is an off-center strike, where the image on the coin is not properly aligned. Even small off-center errors can increase the value significantly. Another type of error is a die crack or die clash. These errors occur when the dies used to strike the coins wear out or clash together, causing lines or marks that shouldn't be there. These are less common, but still worth examining closely. Now, even if your 1975 D penny has no errors, it could still be worth a fortune if it's in exceptional condition. Coins are graded on a scale from good to mint state, or MS. An MS-67 or MS-68 grade could be worth thousands, while an MS-69 or MS-70, which is near perfect, could be worth millions. That's right, even one step up on the grading scale could mean a huge difference in value. So, how much is a 1975 D penny worth today? Well, in circulated condition, these pennies are generally worth face value, just 1 cent. But if you have an uncirculated or high-grade example, the price skyrockets. In recent years, MS-67 and higher-graded pennies have sold at auction for thousands of dollars. And if you happen to own one with a rare mint error in pristine condition, you could be looking at a payout of hundreds of thousands, or even millions, depending on the uniqueness of the error. To increase your chances of discovering a valuable 1975 D penny, you'll want to carefully inspect your coins under good lighting. Use a magnifying glass or microscope to look for errors. And always handle your coins properly. Wear gloves and store them in protective cases to avoid scratching or tarnishing the surface. If you think you've found a treasure, getting your coin professionally graded is the next step. Reputable grading services like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, can assess your coin's condition and give it an official grade. This will help you get top dollar when selling. Once your coin is graded, you can explore selling options like online auctions, coin dealers, or even private collectors. Make sure to do your research to get the best possible price. Remember, patience pays off, and a well-marketed auction could bring in serious money. And that's it for today's deep dive into the 1975 D Lincoln penny. Do you have one of these potentially million-dollar coins sitting in your change jar? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more valuable coin collecting content. We're diving deep into the fascinating story of the 1977 no-mint mark Lincoln penny and exploring why some of these coins can be worth an eye-watering amount of money. Yes, even millions of dollars. Before we discuss the value, let's talk a bit about the history and features of the 1977 Lincoln penny. This coin was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which traditionally did not use a mint mark on coins until later years. So, if your 1977 penny has no mint mark, that's perfectly normal. The familiar bust of Abraham Lincoln on the front, designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln Memorial, added to the design in 1959. In 1977, the U.S. Mint produced over 4.4 billion pennies at the Philadelphia facility. That's a lot of pennies, making most of them quite common today. But as always in the world of coin collecting, there are some rare exceptions that you need to look out for. So, what makes some 1977 pennies worth a small fortune? The answer lies in errors, unique conditions, and incredibly high grades. Let's break this down. Error coins are one category that can make your penny valuable. Look for doubling on the words Liberty or the date. These are known as double die errors and can fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on their visibility and condition. Next, let's talk about high-grade coins. Most 1977 pennies have circulated heavily, meaning they show wear and tear. But if you have a penny in near-perfect condition, called mint state, or MS, your coin could be incredibly valuable. The grading scale goes from MS 60, which is the lower end of mint state, to MS 70, a flawless coin. Only a handful of 1977 Lincoln pennies have been graded at MS 67 or higher, making them extremely rare and desirable to collectors. You might be wondering, how much can a 1977 no-mint mark penny be worth in today's market? Well, let's look at some jaw-dropping auction results. In recent years, 1977 Lincoln pennies in mint state have sold for impressive amounts. For example, a stunning MS 67 Plus grade penny sold for over $7,000. And if one of these rare coins were ever discovered in a perfect MS 70 grade, though none have been so far, it could potentially be worth tens of thousands or even millions, depending on the demand from collectors. So, how do you know if your 1977 penny is valuable? Here's what to do. Show a penny with visible wear. If your penny is heavily worn, it's probably not worth more than face value. But if it looks shiny and new, you may have a winner. Use a magnifying glass or microscope. Show an image of someone inspecting a coin. Check for any errors like doubling or other anomalies. These can significantly increase the value. Show a coin being sent to a grading service. If you believe your penny is in top-notch condition, consider sending it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. A high grade can make a massive difference in its market value. As with any collectible, the value of the 1977 Lincoln penny can change over time. Factors like the condition of other coins in the market, the discovery of new errors, or changes in collector interest can all impact prices. However, one thing remains clear. Rare coins in high condition will always have a dedicated group of buyers. So, there you have it. A humble 1977 Lincoln penny could be worth a fortune, but only under the right circumstances. Have you checked your loose change yet? Who knows, you might be sitting on a small treasure. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another exciting coin adventure. Comment below if you found any rare or valuable coins, and share your story with our community. We've got a thrilling story for you about the 1985 no-mint Mark Abraham Lincoln 1-cent penny coin, one that could potentially be worth thousands, or even millions of dollars in today's market. That's right. You might have a small fortune hiding in your spare change jar, so make sure you stick around till the end to learn everything you need to know about this extraordinary coin. First, let's break down the basics of this coin. The 1985 Lincoln penny, also known as the 1-cent coin, features the iconic image of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side, which has been a staple since its introduction in 1909 to commemorate Lincoln's 100th birthday. On the reverse, you'll see the image of the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo, which was used from 1959 to 2008. Now, you might be asking, what does the term no-mint mark mean? Well, coins minted at the Philadelphia Mint typically do not have a mint mark. The 1985 penny without a mint mark was produced in Philadelphia, and millions of these coins were struck, making it seem like an ordinary penny. But as always, rarity and value are determined by specific factors, which we'll get into in just a moment. So, what makes the 1985 no-mint mark penny potentially worth thousands, or even millions, of dollars? The answer lies in a combination of condition, errors, and collector demand. Let's talk about these factors. First up, condition. The value of a coin depends greatly on its state of preservation. A coin in pristine condition, or mint state, can fetch a much higher price than one that is worn out from circulation. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70 by the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC. A grade of MS 65 or higher, for example, indicates a near-perfect coin, and these are the ones collectors pay top dollar for. Next, let's dive into error coins. Some 1985 pennies have rare and unusual minting errors that make them incredibly valuable. These errors can include double dies, off-center strikes, die cracks, or even planchet flaws. If your penny has one of these unique characteristics, its value could skyrocket. For instance, a double die error occurs when the coin's design appears doubled, making certain details look like they've been stamped twice. This type of error is highly sought after by collectors, so check your 1985 penny carefully under magnification. Finally, we have auction sales and market demand. While many 1985 pennies in average condition might only be worth a few cents, coins in exceptional condition or with notable errors have sold for astonishing amounts at auction. In fact, some of these coins have fetched prices in the tens of thousands, and in rare cases, even higher. It's all about how rare and desirable the coin is to collectors. It's crucial to stay updated on current market trends. As more collectors enter the hobby, competition for rare coins has increased, pushing values even higher. And who knows? You might have a highly coveted piece without even realizing it. Okay, so how do you know if you have a valuable 1985 no-mint mark penny? Here's a simple step-by-step guide you can follow. Use a magnifying glass to check for scratches, wear, or blemishes. The closer to mint state, the better. Examine both sides for any signs of doubling, misalignment, or other abnormalities. If you believe you have a high-quality or error coin, consider sending it to a grading service like PCGS or NGC for a professional evaluation. Remember, even if your penny doesn't have any extraordinary features, it could still be worth more than its face value if it's in exceptional condition. Here's a fun fact for all you coin enthusiasts. Did you know that the Lincoln penny has been in continuous production for over a century, making it one of the longest-running coin designs in U.S. history? Its enduring popularity is a testament to the legacy of President Abraham Lincoln and the coin's significance in American culture. So, there you have it, the intriguing story of the 1985 no-mint mark Abraham Lincoln penny, and why it might be worth a small fortune. Now it's your turn. Go through your pocket change, search through those old coin jars, and who knows, you could be holding on to a hidden treasure. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more content about rare and valuable coins, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. We're diving into the fascinating world of the 1994 no-mint mark Abraham Lincoln 1-cent penny, a coin that could be worth a small fortune. Let's start with a little history. The 1994 Lincoln penny was minted at both the Philadelphia and Denver mints. Now, most of the coins you come across from this year will have a D mint mark, indicating that they were produced in Denver. But if your coin has no mint mark, it was minted in Philadelphia. The Philadelphia Mint, historically, didn't use a mint mark for pennies until recently. But here's the twist. While most of these pennies are worth face value or just slightly more, certain rare varieties or coins in pristine condition can command sky-high prices at auctions. Now, what makes the 1994 no-mint mark Lincoln penny so special? First, let's talk about the key factors that coin collectors and numismatists look for. These factors include minting errors, high-quality grading, and unique features. Some of the most sought-after errors include double dies, off-center strikes, and coins struck on the wrong planchet. Imagine owning a penny that was accidentally struck twice, causing a dramatic doubling effect on the lettering or Lincoln's portrait. These types of errors are extremely valuable because of their rarity. Depending on the severity and clarity of the error, such a coin could easily be worth thousands, if not millions, of dollars. Another crucial aspect is the coin's condition, which is officially evaluated by coin grading services like PCGS or NGC. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect, uncirculated coin with no flaws even under magnification. A 1994 no-mint mark Lincoln penny graded as MS65 or higher could significantly increase in value. But what does this mean for you? Well, even a slight difference in grade can be the difference between a penny worth a few dollars and one worth hundreds, or even thousands. If you think you have a high grade or error coin, getting it professionally graded is a wise investment. Now, let's get to the big question. How much is your 1994 no-mint mark Lincoln penny really worth today? As of, insert current year, standard, well-circulated 1994 pennies are common and are usually worth just 1 cent. However, pristine uncirculated examples can fetch between $10 and $50 depending on the grade. But here's the kicker: if your coin features a rare error or is graded at MS68 or higher, the value skyrockets. Some error coins have sold at auction for thousands of dollars. Imagine this: a penny fetching a whopping $5,000 to even $10,000 or more because of a unique error or perfect grading. In extraordinary cases, coins with unique characteristics have even hit 6 figures. So, what should you be looking for in your spare change? First, inspect for any doubling in the text or Lincoln's features. Next, examine the coin's edges to see if it's off-center. And don't forget to check for any unusual or unique markings that could indicate a mint error. Invest in a simple magnifying glass or a coin microscope to spot these details easily. It could be your first step toward discovering a fortune. Before you rush off to check your coin jars, remember that while it's exciting to think of striking it rich, only a tiny fraction of coins have extraordinary value. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't look. After all, half the fun of coin collecting is the thrill of the hunt. We're talking about a coin that could turn a few cents into a fortune, the 1996 Abraham Lincoln penny. Yes, you heard it right. A simple 1-cent coin that may just be worth millions. Stay tuned to find out what makes this penny so valuable and how to spot one in your collection. Cut to a close-up of the 1996 penny. Host: So, what's so special about the 1996 Lincoln penny? Let's first break down the basics. This penny, minted in Denver, features the iconic image of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. Over 6.5 billion of these pennies were minted, making it seem like an ordinary coin, right? But some of these pennies possess unique characteristics that set them apart and make them incredibly valuable. What makes these pennies potentially worth a fortune are errors and rare varieties. Coin collectors, also known as numismatists, are constantly on the lookout for coins with errors such as: this occurs when the coin's design appears doubled, either on the date, mint mark, or other inscriptions. Sometimes, a crack in the die used to mint the coin results in a raised line or a blob-like feature on the penny. These errors make the coin highly desirable. If a coin isn't perfectly struck in the center, part of the design will be missing, and that can increase its value. Rare variations in finish or metal composition, changes in the material or appearance, like a unique shine or unexpected coloration, can make a coin stand out. Now, how can you identify if your 1996 Lincoln penny is a rare and valuable one? Here are some steps to follow. The coin's condition is crucial. Look for an uncirculated or almost uncirculated penny with minimal wear. The more pristine the coin, the higher its value. Use a magnifying glass or coin microscope. Carefully inspect the penny for signs of doubling on the date, mint mark, or lettering. Double dies are some of the most valuable errors. Check the surface of the coin for any irregularities or raised lines that indicate a die crack. A cut appears as a lump where part of the die was broken or chipped out. If the design is noticeably shifted from the center, it's a good sign. Let's talk about the current market value of a 1996 Lincoln penny. If your penny has one of these significant errors, you could be looking at a small fortune. Here are some real-life examples of auction sales. A 1996 penny with a prominent double die error has sold for thousands of dollars. Coins in mint state condition, graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC, have fetched high prices. In some cases, Rare varieties have even been listed for over $10,000, and while it might sound unbelievable, coins with multiple errors or incredibly rare characteristics have been known to attract bidders who are willing to pay hundreds of thousands, or even $1 million. But why do some pennies sell for so much? It comes down to a few critical factors. The fewer coins with a particular error or feature, the more valuable they become. Coins that are shiny, uncirculated, or have minimal blemishes always fetch higher prices. The more collectors are looking for a specific error, the higher the coin's value will be. Cut to host with a graded coin in a display case. Host, if you think you have a valuable 1996 D Lincoln penny, getting it professionally graded is essential. Professional grading services like PCGS or NGC will authenticate your coin and assign it a grade, which can significantly increase its value. The cost of grading can vary, but it's well worth it if you believe your coin is special. Cut to host with a collection of coins. Host, whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, here are a few tips. Check your change regularly. You never know when a valuable penny will pop up in your daily transactions. Stay informed, join coin collecting forums, and subscribe to coin magazines to keep up with market trends. Invest in good tools, a high-quality magnifying glass, coin microscope, and coin albums are essential for any collector.